Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. So first, we saw yesterday two verses. The first verse was what? Can anyone tell me what the first verse? Nagendra Haraya Trilochanaya Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya Nityaya Shuddhaya Digambaraya Tasmai
Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. So Nagendra Haraya. We'll just revise and then we go forward, okay? So what does Nagendra Haraya mean? Lord Shiva, who is wearing as ornament many snakes. Many snakes, which are many snakes. So one ornament is here, another ornament is here, another 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 is here. Right? And what does that mean? That means Bhagavan, Lord Shiva, has conquered the poisonous ego. Right? Remember? Poisonous ego. So Nagendra Haraya. Trilochanaya. Trilochanaya is what? Three eyes. What are the three eyes? What is special about the third eye? Eye of wisdom. What do you call that eye of wisdom? Eye of knowledge. In Sanskrit, you tell me now. Jnana Chakshu. Also, it is called as Jnana Chakshu. One more name. Vijnana Chakshu. Remember? Jnana Chakshu. Vijnana Chakshu. And what does that eye of knowledge do? It burns all wrong desires. Okay, later on you give it to her. No problem. Tomorrow later on you speak to him. Okay, now you sit down and use his book for. It's okay, later on you can see. Sit down. So what did we say? What does that eye do? What does that eye do? It burns all wrong desires. Good desires, no problem. Wrong desires only are the problem. So what does that eye of wisdom do? It burns all wrong desires. Okay. Now one more thing we said. Nityaya, Shuddhaya, Digambaraya. What do these words say? Nityaya means what? Eternal. Eternal. Forever. Always. Permanent. Yes. Shuddhaya is what? Pure. That means what? Of the nature of knowledge. Okay. And Digambaraya means what? Vast. Vast means what? Infinite. All pervasive. And I said this Nityaya, Shuddhaya, Digambaraya is one Vedic statement which tells about Lord Shiva, God. What is it? I didn't hear from everyone. Anantam Brahma. Right? Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. Then second verse. Mandakini Salila Chandana Charchitaya. That means what? Lord Shiva, God Shiva has smeared. Charchita means smeared. Okay? It is not Archita, it is Charchita. Please note carefully. Archita means worship. Charchita means what? Who has smeared. Charchita. So what has he charchita? What has he smeared on his body? Fragrant sandalwood. And this fragrant sandalwood, that paste, to make a paste, what should you do? Water you should have. What is the water used there? Mandakini. Mandakini is the name of Gangaji, which flows in the heavens. So that Gangaji which flows in the heavens was brought to earth by whom? By tapas of whom? Bhagirata. And where did that Gangaji first come to the earth? On the locks, on the matted locks. Locks means, you know what? When the hair is round, no, it becomes like round. Like that, Lord Shiva had he had lot of jata like that. So where did Gangaji fall? Gangaji went direct to his. And you know, Gangaji thought, what is this? You see how strong I am. So Gangaji thought that she will come out here and there. But Lord Shiva just kept it in his matted lock. Because she was first, at the beginning when she thought she was ego, no? Ego Bhagavan does not like. Ego Bhagavan does not like at all. You also don't like anybody being ego, then what to speak of Bhagavan? Bhagavan also does not like. So Bhagavan kept the Gangaji in his head like that. Bhagirata, he wanted that to come to wanted Gangaji to come to earth. Now it is all in Lord Shiva. So you pray to Lord Shiva. Shiva, please release. Okay. Shiva released. Okay. Bhakta is asking. So little bit of Gangaji only is released. The whole Gangaji, if it falls on the earth, finished. Earth will be swallowed, destroyed. So much Gangaji is not forces there. If Gangaji had fallen directly on this earth, earth would have broken into many pieces. Right? But Lord Shiva protected the earth. And then little bit he allowed. Little bit, even now only little bit Gangaji is coming from Lord Shiva's head. But then Gangaji still thought, now I have got freedom. And she rushed. And there was one Rishi, his name was Jakhnu. He was meditating. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Like that he was meditating. And as that Rishi was quietly meditating, Gangaji came and then everywhere on the ashram, that spread everywhere. And Rishi was meditating. Rishi did not know. The water came like this. Suddenly it come up to nose, up to here. He said, what is this? I'm meditating, something is coming. And he saw Ganga. He just, whole water, it is like. Rishis are very powerful. And all water gone. Now Bhagirata, poor Bhagirata, he wanted Gangaji to come to earth. Now everything is gone into this Rishi Jakhnu. So again he prayed to Bhagavan, please. Then Jakhnu Rishi, he allowed this Gangaji to come. Tang. It came from his ear. That is why Gangaji is also called as Jahnavi, daughter of Jakhnu Rishi. Gangaji is also called Bhagirati because it came because of tapas of Bhagirata Raja. Like that. Okay. So that worshipful Gangaji of the heaven with that paste, sandal paste made, Bhagavan has applied. And that is how sandalwood is fragrant. Okay. And what is the pushpa which we use to worship Bhagavan? The pushpa, leaf is vilva. What flower that is called as here? You should look at the verse number 2. Verse number 2, third line. What is the name? Mandara Pushpa. Very good. Mandara Pushpa. Mandara Pushpa. Only Mandara Pushpa we should use. Mandara Pushpa is special, but you can use any flower for worshipping Bhagavan. Bahu Pushpa. Tasmai Makaraya Namah Shivaya. Now let us go to the third verse. Didi and Bhaiya start.
Together we'll do. Shivaya Gauri
Repeat.
Shivaya Gauri Vadanabja Vrinda Suryaya Daksha Dhvaranashakaya Srinilakantaya Vrishadhvajaya
Vajaya
Tasmai Shikaraya Namah Shivaya
Tasmai Shikaraya Namah Shivaya
Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya.
Now together. Shivaya Gauri
Vadanabja Vrinda Suryaya Daksha Dhvaranashakaya Srinilakantaya Vrishadhvajaya Tasmai Shikaraya Namah Shivaya
Om Namah Shivaya.
Action. Om Namah Shivaya
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. First word, Shivaya. The word Shiva means what? Auspiciousness. First meaning you should give for Shiva is auspiciousness. Yes. What is auspicious? Pure is auspicious. Shall I tell you something more about auspicious? What gives us true happiness is auspiciousness. Okay? What is auspiciousness? What gives true happiness is auspiciousness. And what is true happiness? That happiness which is not connected with any sorrow, any pain. Now let us say, you like something very, very nice. Laddu, let us say you like very much. Okay? You are eating one laddu. Is it tasty? Yes. Eating second laddu. Is it tasty? Yes. Now suppose like that you eat 10 laddus, what will happen to your stomach? Stomach will pain afterwards, is it not? Then afterwards your stomach dysentery, something will happen, you are going to go to washroom, right? So then what will happen? The joy what you have now is with sorrow now. This is not called as Shiva. Shiva is what? Happiness which is not connected with any sorrow. True happiness is called Shiva. Shivaya. Now next word you see. Gauri Vadanabja Vrinda Suryaya. Do you know what is Surya? Surya is sun. Gauri, do you know what is Gauri? Who is Gauri? Gauri is Parvati Mata. Vadana is what? Vadana is face. Abja is lotus. Vrinda is full. So what is said here? Lord Shiva is like sun for the lotus face of Mother Parvati. Now think about it. What is said here? Lord Shiva is sun for the lotus face of Goddess Parvati. What does it mean? When the sun rises, what happens to lotus? Lotus blooms. That means what? When Lord Shiva looks at Parvati, Parvati's face it becomes radiant with smile. How much radiant it will become with smile? Her full face becomes full of smile. Can you show me how that face will be with full of smile? Isn't it? So when Lord Shiva looks at Parvati, how does Parvati's face become? Parvati's face becomes full of smile. Now, when Bhagavan looks at our life, Bhagavan looks at us also, when Lord Shiva looks at us also, our happiness becomes very full. And when do you think that Bhagavan will look at us? Yes, but when we remember Bhagavan, Bhagavan's look we will be able to feel. Bhagavan is always with us. But we have to connect with God. Only when we connect with Shiva, we will feel Lord Shiva's presence in our heart. Okay? Gauri Vadanabja Brunda Suryaya. Now comes the next one. Daksha Advara Nashakaya. Daksha Advara Nashakaya. Nashakaya means one who destroys. Lord Shiva is what who has destroyed. What has he destroyed? He has destroyed the Advara. Advara means what? Advara is Yajna. Advara is Yajna. Huh? What is this? Lord Shiva has destroyed the Yajna of whom? Daksha. Lord Shiva destroyed that Yajna of Daksha, who did not perform Yajna in the right way, but who did that Yajna in the form of pride and ego only. Lord Shiva destroyed. I will tell you that story. Daksha story I will tell you. But before that, I want all of you to sit properly. All of you to sit properly. How will you sit properly? How would you sit properly? Sit straight. Sit straight. Look at me. No talking in between to each other. You have to look at me straight. Right? Now listen carefully and note the important points. Who is Daksha? Daksha was one of the Prajapati. Who was he was one of the ruler of one of the worlds. Prajapati. I will tell you the story. One of the worlds he was a ruler. He was a cosmic ruler. And this Daksha, you know what he did was? One story I will tell you of Daksha. He was one of the important persons, one of the king-like kind of person, emperor kind of person of the universe. So he walked into his court. He walked. I know egoistically how people walk. Can you show how people walk with ego? Come on, each one of you show me. How? No, sit and show. Who is there? Like that he started walking. And when he walked inside, everybody got up. Everybody got up. But two people did not get up. All the devtas, which group is this? Which group is this? Look at me. Who is coming inside? Daksha is coming. So Daksha is coming. And when Daksha is coming, everybody got up. But who did not get up? Two people did not get up. No. One was Brahma. He did not get up. And next was Shiva. He did not get up. And Daksha looked, everybody get up. These two people have not got up. But suddenly he thought, Brahma is my father. I cannot ask him to get up. Okay. But who is this? Shiva. Lord Shiva is sitting in between. Is ever deeply immersed in that Supreme. He himself is Supreme, is immersed in that Supreme, in that Atma Swarupa, in that Shuddha Swarupa, he is immersed. He has not got up. And Lord Shiva was also son-in-law of Daksha. Before Parvati was born as Sati. So Sati. So Sati was married to Lord Shiva. So he felt my son-in-law. But that his son-in-law, because God's grace blessed him, Bhagavan became part of his. But Bhagavan is bigger than what son-in-law. What son-in-law? Bhagavan is Bhagavan only. But Daksha said, you have not got up. And right, he started shouting. Publicly started shouting, insulting Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva told, I don't mind getting up. I have no problem getting up. But I was immersed in that supreme self. What supreme self? I am so great and I am so this and you did not get up. Lord Shiva did not say anything. After some time, when after scolded and all those things, he is shouting like that, like a arrogant fellow he was. Lord Shiva went off. But then Daksha thought, I will do something in such a way that Lord Shiva is insulted. What should I do? Okay, let me organize a large yajna. I will invite all devatas. But I'm not going to invite Shiva. But Shiva, I will not invite him. So he organized a big yajna. And all devatas had come. He sent special invite. An invite to them is sent in a golden, whole golden plate. And in that golden plate, in diamond letters, he wrote on full of emeralds and rubies. He wants to show how rich he is and all those things. So he said such an invitation. All devatas came because they were afraid Daksha. But no invitation sent for Shiva. Of course, Shiva and Sati is his daughter, but no invitation sent. Doesn't matter. Bhagavan, what does Bhagavan want? Does he want any fame, glory, name? Nothing. He does not feel anything about anything. Bhagavan is Bhagavan only. But then he thought, this will teach him a good lesson. But then Sati was seeing that all the devatas are going in their heavenly, in their heavenly aircrafts, they're all going, all are going. Said, where are they all going? He was looking. And then they were saying, we are all going to your father's place. Daksha, he has invited us for a yajna. We are going, bye. Are you coming? She said, They went to Shiva. Bhagavan, my father has organized a yajna. I came to know. Shall we go? He says, Sati, your father has not invited us. How can we go? Oh, father doesn't have to invite. We can all go. He's after all ours, is it not? And for me to go to my father's place, should anyone invite us to go to temple? The same way, should anyone invite us to go to ashram? Should anyone invite us to go to my father's place? I don't need any invitation. Shiva said, hey, Sati, don't do that. If he really wanted us to come, he would have told you. He has not invited you. Without invitation, you should not go. You will become an uninvited guest. An uninvited guest is not respected anywhere. Don't you know? What is there to invite me? I am going. Sati, he won't listen to me. Said, no, I'm going. Okay, you go. But Lord Shiva was taking care of Sati very well. He sent also Nandikeshwara. Lord Shiva's very devoted servant, correct there. And then also Bringi, some important Pramata Ganas, he sent all of them. So Sati went there. Her father saw, she's coming. He turned like this. She's coming here to see. Again she thought, I'll prostrate my father. He comes here. Okay. Maybe he's angry with me. Went to mummy. Mother spoke and all those things. And then she was seeing the yajna was going on. For all devatas, Indraya Swaha, Idanna Mama, Vayave Swaha, Idanna Mama, Brahmane Swaha, Idanna Mama, Vishnave Swaha, Idanna, like that he is offering. But for Shiva, Shiva also is Bhagavan, should be offered. First should be offered to Bhagavan. But he did not offer anything. And not only that, not only is not offering anything to Lord Shiva, but he is disrespecting Lord Shiva. By no place is given to Lord Shiva. And she got irritated with her father. Papa, what have you done? You are not giving to Lord Shiva. Who is Lord Shiva and who's asked you to come? And she did not know what to do. Right in her face, in front of everyone, her Lord is being disrespected. And she is daughter of this person. She did not know what to do. She remembered Lord Shiva. Bhagavan, please forgive me. I did not listen to you. I cannot have any more. I cannot bear the sorrow of you being insulted. And this body is not pure. Belongs to this Daksha. And suddenly she invoked in herself that Yogagni and her whole body burnt into ashes. She herself, from her own body, she invoked that fire and everything burnt to ashes. Daksha even then, But by that time Nandi saw what is happening. He got so angry. Little bit here and there, he did this and that, and he ran to Lord Shiva and told what has happened. Bhagavan said, Sati. One hair he picked from. And only one single hair. And from that hair, one huge Shiva Gana, Veerabhadra, came. And he said, that Daksha is there, no? You go, show him a little bit of what you can do. Veerabhadra went there and he destroyed that yajna of Daksha like anything. And told Daksha, Daksha, do you know what you have done? All that is to be done, worship is done for praise of Bhagavan. Worship is not done for praising oneself. And through this yajna, what are you doing? This is not praise of Bhagavan. This is only praise of yourself. This is only showing your own greatness to the whole world. And you are no one. And then, so Lord Shiva said, through that Veerabhadra, Lord Shiva showed him that any worship that is done, that is not to be done for glorifying our ego and pride. That is to be done very humbly for worshipping the Lord. So, what does this mean? Daksha Advara Nashakaya, it means that Lord who destroyed the pride of Daksha. And later on, Daksha became very repentant. He became very sad. And then he came and worshipped Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva forgave him and said, Daksha, you continue in your post of being a Prajapati. But remember, all that you do should be offered as worship to Bhagavan and done. Now Daksha learned that lesson. Okay? So what should you understand from that? Any worship that we do should be only worship of God and not worship of our ego. Did you understand? That means what? When you go to temple and you're worshipping Bhagavan, you just worship Bhagavan. You should not look at how nice dress I'm wearing. Look at that person. Or I am worshipping God and then seeing. I will tell you that later. So when we are worshipping God like this, looking, others are looking at me. Why? They should see me that I am only good person, This is called as worshipping ourselves or not worshipping God. You understand what I am saying? Yes? And the Lord Shiva is so compassionate that even that terrible Daksha who insulted him, Lord Shiva blessed him. Lord Shiva corrected him. Lord Shiva changed him. Okay? So we should do worship with the purest of intentions. With pure devotion we should do. Shivaya Gauri Vadanabja Vrinda Suryaya Daksha Dvarana Shakaya Shri Nila Kantaya Vishadvajaya Tasmai
Shikaraya Namah Shivaya.
Tasmai Shikaraya Namah Shivaya. Shri Nilakantaya. Next word. Nilakanta. Who can tell me what this means? Nilakanta. Nila means what? Blue. Nilakanta means what? One whose throat is blue. Huh? But you see this picture, only throat is blue or whole face, whole body they have put blue? No. You see? Throat they have put blue. But really speaking, Lord Shiva's, Lord Shiva is, actually they put a violet color here, but Lord Shiva's is like, white color. Did you see? There in temple you see? Lord Shiva is white. And also Bhasma is also white. So Lord Shiva is white, and only this portion of Lord Shiva's is blue in color. That is why it's called Nilakanta. So whenever you see Lord Shiva, the whole picture they are putting it blue, you understand that it's not right color. Only this portion is blue. Okay? And do you know why it became blue? Do you remember first day drama was there? In that the Devatas and Asuras were churning, and when they churned, what happened? Lord, Are, you do not know. First halahal did not happen. Lots of good things started coming. Yeah, some very large elephant had come, Airavata. Then one horse also had come, Uchchaishravas. Then Lakshmi Devi had come. Like that different wonderful things came. And then all those wonderful things other devatas and all of them took. Before Amrita came. Amrita came in the end. But in between what happened? When that it was churned, when it was churned, a very terrible poison came. Called Hala. And when that Hala Vesha came, you saw what happened to all of them fell down. Like that, shaking. You saw that, na? And many of them ran away from there. Many Devatas, Asuras, all ran away from there. They did not know what to do. Because even smelling that poison, Hala Vesha, one can die. Everyone ran from there. And then they asked Lord Bhagavan Vishnu, what should be done? Bhagavan Vishnu said, the most compassionate, loving, capable Bhagavan is Shiva. You go request him. Lord Shiva was highly capable. But Lord Shiva also, very soft-hearted. Later on you tell me, okay? Very soft-hearted. And then when they told Lord Shiva that Hala Visha is coming, Bhagavan, can you help us? I shall come. He did not do any big banda and all those things. Just quietly came. Lord Shiva has no ego at all, no? No ego he has got. So he just took that Vasha. Then he just drank that. And you see the beauty. Lord Shiva did not take the poison to his stomach. Right? He just kept it there. He just kept it there. And because if it goes to the stomach, it will create problem. If it goes to the head, again there is a problem. But he just kept it. Meaning, all sorrows of the world, Bhagavan Shiva can just absorb it and keep it. That sorrow, he has got the capacity to bear all sorrows. And he not only has the capacity to bear sorrows, but he also has the capacity to take everyone's sorrows. And when he takes those sorrows, he not only capacity is there, he doesn't allow that sorrow to affect. Suppose your friend has some problem and the friend comes and tells you, you know, I have this problem, I'm suffering, and this, then you also look at it, you also cry means what? You can't also help your friend. When somebody has problem, difficulty, they come and tell difficulty, we should hear carefully. And then we should see how we should help. We should not get affected by that sorrow and pain. Are you understanding? Like that, Lord Shiva is able to help the whole world. That Lord Shiva helps the whole world out of his enormous infinite compassion is indicated by that Nilakanta. Bolo Nilakanta Shiva Bhagavan ki Jai. Shri Nilakantaya Vrishadvajaya. What is Vrishadvaja? Dvaja means what? Dvaja means flag. And in that flag, what is there? See, in different flags, you will find different symbols, right? Indian flag, what colors we have got? Orange, white, blue. That chakra. Ashoka chakra, right? Saffron, not orange, saffron, correct. Saffron, then white, then green. 3 bands of color. And in the middle, and you have Ashoka chakra. Yes, Ashoka chakra. You know Lord Shiva's flag, what it has? Vrishadvaja. Vrisha is bull. That Nandi, he has that Nandi also in the flag. And you know one thing, flag is something you hold high. Flag you hold high. Lord Shiva holds the devotee very high. Lord Shiva holds the devotee very high means what? Lord Shiva gives lot of name and fame to all his devotees. All glory Lord Shiva gives to that Nandi. Vrishadvajaya. So Vrishadvajaya means one who glorifies his devotee. Also, Vrisha or Vrishaba, the bull, also represents dharma. That is the spiritual significance. Vrishaba also represents dharma. What does Vrishaba represent? All of you are saying dharma. Can you all tell me together? Dharma. Okay. Lord Shiva's flag is what? It's a bull flag. It's a flag with a bull design. Okay, in it. And bull represents what? Dharma. Okay, Dharma. So Lord Shiva upholds Dharma. One we said that bull is also devotee. He upholds the devotee. He protects the devotee. He gives lot of name and fame and glory to devotee. Another is what? Another is Dharma. It represents Dharma. He protects Dharma. So those who hold firmly to Dharma will reach Bhagavan. Okay? What is that? Nothing. Okay. Shall we now sing the third verse now? Shivaya.
Shivaya Gauri Vadanabja Vrinda Suryaya Dakshadvaranashakaya Shri Nilakantaya Vrishadvajaya Tasmai Shikaraya Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya. Fourth verse. Vasishtha Kumbhodbhava Gautamarya.
Vasishtha Kumbhodbhava.
Repeat, okay? We'll do again. वसिष्ठ कुम्भोद्भव गौतमार्य
कुम्भो
भव गौतमार्य
मुनीन्द्र देवार्चित शेखराय
चित्तशेखराय
चन्द्रार्क वैश्वानरलोचनाय
वैश्वानरलोचनाय
तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय
तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय.
Once more, Vasishta. Together this time, okay? Vasishta kumbhodbhava gautamarya munindra devarchita shekaraya chandrarka vaishvanaralocanaya tasmai vakaraya namah shivaya Om Namah Shivaya
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om Namah Shivaya. Now you see the saints, various munis and various rishis names are coming. Vasishta. Do you know Vasishta? Who Vasishta is? Vasishta is one of the correct. Vasishta is one of the Saptarishis. Anything more you know Vasishta with respect to Rama, Sri Rama? He was a Kula Guru. Kula Guru. Then something more interesting, do you know? Do you know to whom Gayatri Mantra was revealed? Vishwamitra. Do you know which mantra was revealed for Vasishta Rishi? Gayatri Mantra for sage Vishwamitra. Do you know all what is Gayatri Mantra? Can you all say Gayatri Mantra? Om Bhurbhuvah Suvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Do you know what is Mrityunjaya Mantra? Can you all tell me? Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityo Mukshiyamamritaat. This Mrityunjaya Mantra was revealed to sage Vasishta. This Mrityunjaya Mantra is a very, very important mantra for Lord Shiva. If you find somebody sick and you want to pray for them, you should use the Mrityunjaya Mantra. Okay? Anybody sick, you want to pray for them. What mantra you should use? Mrityunjayam. Mrityunjaya Mantra is also called Maha Mrityunjaya Mantra. Okay? And this Mrityunjaya Mantra was revealed to sage Vasishta. Vasishta. Then Kumbhodbhava. Kumbhodbhava is the name for which Rishi do you know? Agastya Rishi. Agastya Rishi. It was said that Agastya Rishi was as a small, like how, small baby, like small child, even before being born, he was in the kumbha, in a pot. And he came from that pot. And that is why it's called Kumbhodbhava, Agastya Rishi. And Agastya Rishi, Agastya Rishi used to recite the Ramayana so sweetly. Agastya Rishi. That Lord Shiva used to come and listen to Agastya's Ramayana, how he is. Not only that, how many of you know there's a language called Tamil? Do you know? Okay, you speak Tamil. நான் தமிழ் சொல்றேன் நான் தமிழ்ல பேசுறேன். Okay. Tamil language was created, came to existence because of Agastya Rishi. Agastya Rishi was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva said, you go south and you, for the south of India, you create a new language, and that was Tamil he created. Agastya Rishi was a great Siddha. He was a great doctor also. He was a great doctor. Siddha medicine was founded by Agastya Rishi. Okay? So like that many things. So Vasishta Kumbhodbhava Gautamarya. Gautama is another Rishi. Rishi means what? Rishi means what? Rishi means saint, but you can say Gurudev used to say Rishi is spiritual scientist. Spiritual scientist. So all these great scientists, not only of the spiritual world, but also the material world, Vasishta, Agastya, Gautama, and such great noble saints. Arya means noble saints. And many munis, and many devtas, all of them Archita Shekaraya, one whose worship, Shekara means one's whose head or one's whose face is worshipped by all these great saints. Vasishta Kumbhodbhava Gautamarya Munindra Jevarchita Shekaraya. Then you know this. Chandrarka Vaish. Which one? This first line? One who is worshipped by great saints, great rishis like Vasishta, Agastya, Gautama, and many great munis and many devatas. All worship Lord Shiva. That is the second line. First and second line together meaning you should take. And then what? Third line you see. Chandrarka Vaishva Naralochanaya. Lochana means eye. Now what is said here? Chandra, Arka and Vaishvanara are the three eyes. Yes. Arka means sun. Chandra means moon. Vaishvanara means fire. All these are the eyes of Lord Shiva. Okay? Three eyes, is it not? First eye is what? Sun. Second eye is what? Moon. Third eye is what? Fire. Agni Vaishvanara. So what does it mean? Lord Shiva eyes sun. Sun represents the buddhi. Then moon. Moon represents the mind. So Lord Shiva has the eye of the sun. Mean what? Lord Shiva has got the eye of intelligence, sun. Then Lord Shiva has got the eye of the heart, of the mind. Meaning he has the eyes of intelligence, he has the eyes of the heart, love, compassion and all. And then he has got that eye of fire, which means what? Which is the combination of both. When the head and the heart come together, then you have a special faculty called intuition. Intuition means what? Intuition, you can see things more than what you can see. That's called intuition. See, binocular when you use, no, you see far things near. Like that is one special capacity you get because of binocular. Intuition is what? When your mind and your intellect come together, then you have a special faculty to see things beyond what is normally seen, called eye of intuition. So one sun, by sun, eye of intellect, by moon, eye of mind, and then by the third, that Vaishvanara, that is what is common. Fire is common for the sun and the moon. It is that brightness which is there common. Like that, when the sun and the moon, that which is common, meaning when the head and the heart come together, then there awakens in you. When the mind and intellect come together, that intuition, that is the third eye. Tasmai Vakaraya Namah Shivaya. So what are the three eyes of Lord Shiva? Can you tell me? One, sun. Two, moon. Third, fire. What is this eye? What does the eye of sun mean? Intellect. Intellect. What does the eye of the moon mean? Mind. And what is the eye of the center, the wisdom eye mean? Intuition. What is intuition? When the mind and the intellect come together, then you have a special capacity. That is called as what? Intuition. So thus Lord Shiva has all these three. Okay? Now shall we read the fourth verse together?
वसिष्ठ कुम्भोद्भव गौतमार्य मुनीन्द्र देवार्चित शेखराय चन्द्रार्क वैश्वानरलोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय.
Anybody has got any questions or doubts in what we saw today? Raise your hand. Intuition. Intuition. Anybody has got any other question? No. Okay. So do one thing. The first verse, the second verse, third verse together. Now let us read all the three verses together.
नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय. मन्दाकिनी सलिलचन्दन चर्चिताय
All of you together.
नन्दीश्वर प्रमथनाथ महेश्वराय मन्दार पुष्प बहु पुष्प सुपूजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय.
शिवाय गौरी वजनाब्ज वृन्द सूर्याय दक्षाध्वरनाशकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय वृषध्वजाय तस्मै शिकाराय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय.
वसिष्ठ कुम्भोद्भव गौतमार्य मुनीन्द्र देवार्चित शेखराय चन्द्रार्क वैश्वानरलोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय ॐ 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 नमः शिवाय. Now let's all sit straight. Now satsang posture, satsang posture. Satsang posture, step one is what? Legs down. Second is what? Hands like this. Third is what? Eyes gently closed. Now together. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ. हर हर नमः पार्वतीपतये.
हर हर
सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय.